All right, guys, let's see what we got for bait up here. Oh, the magic cooler. Oh, chicken. Oh, there's some from yesterday. We got some left. Went out on a guy trip yesterday. Had some chicken, had some perch, which is what we're fishing with today. And 9 fish. A 31-pound flathead came on a perch head. 2 blues in the 20s came on chicken. 5 of the 9 fish came on chicken. So we're using chicken again, but we're also using perch. So I'm gonna get one cut up, get it on the hook. Yeah, perchy, 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 perchy. Where's my first victim? Where's my first victim? He looks like a good one. Oh yeah. What I like to do is scale them. First, take them to the edge of the boat. Do a little scale job. Boom. I think scaling them serves 2 purposes. One, it eliminates those little bitty scales that can get on your hook tip and prevent a hookup. Plus, I think it opens up some scent there, getting that skin open. What I'm gonna do is cut the side off of this one. We'll make a big bait out of that one. We'll cut this into some small pieces. That was a big old head for a bait there. Yes, I throw that middle section out. I know some people like to use it, but I don't. So yeah, here again we are doing red on the port side, red for strawberry jello. That'll be 2 red rods and a red reel. This one here, the green one, the PC Fun spinning reel, will be on the starboard side. We'll put a big bait on this one. We'll put this one out on a planer board out to the side, and we'll get a spread here, 3 of each. We'll see which one performs better today. Go ahead and get my planer board on here. I've got a whole big selection of planer boards. I just happen to have these on the boat. I'm gonna pull some more out here in the next few weeks and show y'all some more of the different ones. For now, I'll get that one clipped on there. This is one a buddy of mine made for me. Boom. In the water. What I will do here is cut the backbone out of this. Cut this one into some smaller pieces. And we'll put this one out a little bit bigger. Basically get 4 pieces of bait out of that one. A little variety in size. It'll be good to fish. We'll see what's working. We'll see if any fish are hitting these bigger baits. I have not had as much luck with them. I seem to have done better with smaller stuff. Outside of that one perch head that the flathead hit, which was an anomaly to begin with, especially in the winter. I'm fishing in an area I haven't fished in weeks. I fished this end of the lake on the past 2 guide trips the past couple days. And to be honest, we kind of had to hop around to find fish, but we finally found some, just in different places every time. So I'm gonna try this creek, see what happens. I'll give you some more details on why I'm here in a minute. Now it's time to get the goodness out. The old chicken. Got a few pieces left. You'll notice those pieces are not that big, guys. I don't use super big pieces of chicken. I've tried big pieces just to see if it's like a big bait thing. Seem to do better on catching fish on the smaller ones. And I think some of that has to do with the reason they're hitting it and what the attraction is. And I think it has to do with the fact that it's like mussels and snails that they're eating out of this lake. That's kind of their draw. So who knows what the real reason is. I just know what kind of works for me. Could be different where you're at. They may not even eat chicken where you're at. But from what I hear and the feedback I get and the private messages I get from people all over the country, if you have any kind of mollusks, that's little creatures like clams and mussels that live in shells, or if you have snails, you probably got fish eating these things, and they'll probably eat it. It's not a sexy bait. It's not like going out catching skipjack or something cool like that, but it catches fish. There's what one of the snails looks like. Let's see how big it is compared to my finger. It's not super huge. Got a little snail up in there. They live on the bottom. I keep that one in the bait tank to show people on guide trips what the heck I'm doing. People ask why I haven't replaced this cork. If you watch any of my videos, you've probably seen that cork in a bunch of videos. I actually think it wobbles when it goes through the water and creates that vibration. So I left it on there. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about deforming some more floats to see if they create like a vibration in the water. Bam, and just like that, we've got 6 rods out. Again, equally split. Chicken on this side, the port side, red rods, red reels, and the Catfish Pro rods, and the green reel, the green PC Fun spinning reel, has got perch on it. So let's see if we catch any fish. Let's see which one catches more fish. All right, guys, got one going on the planer. Good fish too. Good fish, good fish, good fish. He nailed it. I've been dragging for about, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes. Good fish. Try to get some stuff out of the way here. I got a perch rod out on this side of the boat. Move a little gear around. This is a chicken bait. Sitting in about 30 feet of water. It's that PC Fun carnivore reel. It's a bait feeder. Got a video out about it. You have to check it out. Put you a link down where you can check these out. I got them on my website listed too. Pretty cool reel. It's got a bait feeder here where you can, well, I better not do it now. I may lose this fish. Oh, what the heck. You engage the bait feeder. It'll take a line off just like a bait clicker. All you do is crank the handle and it engages it. Not exactly the best time in the world to be doing the demonstration. That board has popped clear, which is nice. He smashed it. He pulled it down a good ways. Been doing some videos with this spinning tackle just to show you guys you don't have to have the fancy bait casters. This is a Big Cat Fever, medium heavy spinning rod. Good rod. I wish it was medium action. I need to get them to send me some medium action rods. I like the medium action for lake fishing. That's a good fish. I'm about to net him, I think. May be able to boga grip him. We'll see. He looks boga grippable. There he is. A good fish. Looks like he took the cork and all when he hit it. Yep, I got it all. Where's it gonna go? Yep, peppertines. Nice fish, got some mud on them. Laid up down there in that mud. Nice fish, finally got one. Drug a long way. It's a good one. Good fish. Folks, I tell you what, when you look at that sonar screen, man, it is loaded with bait. It's loaded with fish. The bad thing is, I think there may be too much bait. Believe it or not, I really believe you get it in some of these areas where it's slap loaded with a lot of bait and a lot of fish. If you don't have the exact right thing that they were feeding on, you're not going to catch fish. And we came through a lot of water back there. Had one fish. And it was all the way out on the fringe, so, and it was covered in mud. It almost looked like that fish was laid up and lethargic and not really feeding heavily. So that could be what the deal is. What I've been doing is I'm just going to keep on making this drift down through here, getting away from where all that bait was. That bait was near a hot water discharge, and I'm getting into an area that's a little bit shallower, not as much bait, not as many markings on the sonar. So I'm gonna keep dragging through here a little bit, see if I can maybe pick up some fish away from this stuff, and be making a move here to an area I'll tell you about in a minute, where I was doing a guide trip earlier this week and had some good luck. Yep, he is there. Boom, hooked up finally after 9 hours of fishing and a live stream going on. Hooked up. What we got here? Let's see what we got here. Boom. Boom. Not a big one. Small fish. Small fish. But we'll take it. This is on the PC Fun Carnivore reel. Ironically, the same setup that I caught the one other fish I've caught today on. Easy, easy. We got to get you in here to get on camera. After all this distance. Let's see what we got here. Little bitty feller, come here. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Let's get on TV. Let's go to the YouTube. Poor little thing. Poor little thing. Oh. We didn't even get a boga grip. Fish is cold. Chicken. Got him. Chicken. 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 Chicken fish. There he is. Chicken. A lot of mud. All right, guys, that was a long pull to catch one fish. I actually did a live stream for 2 hours there on my channel. Check that out. You can hear me answering 50 million questions about all kinds of fishing stuff, which I love doing during my live streams. But man, just one fish. That's hideous, man. This is the river channel, and the fish aren't here. At least biting fish aren't. There's some marshes, there's some stuff around, but man, these fish are just not feeding. I'm gonna reel them up. We got about, probably got 2 hours of fishing left before it gets dark. Clouds are rolling in, weather's changing, but I'm gonna pull up into a creek here to some clear water and see what happens in there. I've done videos on this before, but I'll show you how to set these planer boards up. This is how they come off. It's got a little curly-Q little tail on this one here. So basically what planer boards do is they allow you to have a wider spread. Instead of having lines just straight out behind your boat when you're moving or trolling or dragging, and you can spread them out through a much wider area. They swim the bait away. I'll show you how I set them up. First thing you do, take your rod. I got this one here on a spinning rod. I'm just gonna cast it out. You ain't gotta chunk it super far. Just want to get it out there. Let it sink all the way to the bottom. Wait for it to get on the bottom. You can tell by your line will start going out. Boom, it's on the bottom right there. Then what you're gonna do is attach the board to the line. And it attaches to the back of the board. Some of them just have a clip. This one has a little curly-Q thing. Then you got a clip at the front. And what happens is the water hits this board, and when it's pulling it, it causes it to angle out, and it will basically go away from the boat. As I've described it to people, it's like when you're riding down the road, you put your window down and you stick your hand out the window. If it's straight to the wind, it won't do anything, but if you turn it this way, it goes that way. That's basically what a planer board is doing. You pitch it out into the water, or you can drop it right beside the boat. As you play with them a while, you get a little finesse, you can pitch them out, and you'll let line go out. And then what happens is, at a certain point, this is kind of hard to see with the planer board way out there, But when it gets tight, it'll start to pull out. It's pulling it at an angle. It's turning the board at an angle. And it will go out and it will stay away from the boat as the boat's moving. What I'll do is I'll put this into a rod holder like that. I'll let some line go out and then I'll knock it in gear. Once it gets in gear, it pulls it tight and it keeps it out there. And it helps cover more water, but it also will help you keep from getting tangled. If you're like a lot of us trolling and dragging for catfish, we run multiple rods. Can't do that everywhere. Some places have limits on how many rods you can run. We're unlimited here. So I've seen people run, 4 to 6 of these things. So it's a good way to cover water, get a spread. A lot of different people make them. I'll have some videos out. I got some videos already in my catalog of videos here on YouTube. Check them out, but I'll be doing some more here. So make sure you're subscribed so you get notified when they come out. Guys, I may finally have one hooked up. Boom. Just got that bait back out there after that tangle. Got some stuff positioned. I had one creep off. It didn't fold it. It didn't hammer it. But it's hooked up. Happy to have it, man. Got some funky clouds rolling through the sky. Pretty. But our day is winding down quickly. Losing some light. We're in the, I ain't gonna say we're on the backside of winter, but it's getting close. We still got some cold temperatures. Stuff is still solidly into their winter patterns. Let me see if I can finagle some stuff here. Still tough fishing. But you know what? I can see the light at the end of the winter tunnel. It's a-coming. Good fishing's a-coming, boys. Good fishing's a-coming. Sucker's that. See what this sucker's at. Oh yeah, good fish, good fish, good fish. Yeah, you say simmer down, simmer down. Gotcha. Boom. Man, got another one. It's on chicken. 4 bites, 3 fish, all on chicken. Baffles my mind how that happens. Oh, didn't make teens, 12 pounds. But a welcome fish, nonetheless. Welcome fish. No mud on that one. That one's not mudded up like the other ones that we've had. There, looking good. That one back alive. Well, dang guys, there's a decent fish in the boat. Man, that was a long pull. Starting to get some rain. Rain's starting to roll in. It's getting toward the end of the day here. I don't know if there's going to be time for another one or not. But, and that's a long pull to only put 3 fish in the boat. All 3 on chicken. 4 bites, 3 on chicken. Which is crazy. Like I said, I pulled up into a creek here. Cleaner water. A lot less bait than I had this morning. It's also where I caught some fish on the guide trip recently that were halfway consistent. So I felt it was worth pulling in here just to see if this would work. That one fish was it so far. So I got a little while longer before it gets dark. So just gonna kind of pull through here and see what's what. It's tough fishing, man, and that's the way it is sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta keep with it, keep pounding, keep hammering. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't, but that's fishing. So let's see what happens before it gets dark. Got one eating some line here. Man, this may be a better fish. I just got that fish released, rebaited. Got it back out. Looked down and saw this one Doing a little zit. This is a better fish. Let me get me some juice on my motor here and get it up off the bank. There we go. What we do here, keep him out of that planer board line. Getting late here, only got about an hour of daylight left. About 30 minutes of fishing. I think he's gonna get in that planer board. Dadgummit. I hate having to fish in another line. Man, that's just always a recipe for disaster. Whoa, there you go. It's amazing what happens. You get one of those fish in another line and it's like it magically gets around wherever the hook's set up at. Inevitably pops them loose. 46 back here. A little cooler. Let's see what this sucker looks like. He's in that other line. I'm gonna net him just to make sure y'all get to see it. Yeah, I think he is wrapped in that planer board line. Oh, my hands are cold. By the way, in case y'all wonder, it's on chicken. Woo, acting heavy. Acting heavy. He's got that planer board. I can see the planer board going down out there. It's around that line. I hate having that line around him, boy. This is a good fish. This is a good fish. Trying to nurse him in a little bit, especially with that planer. See, I don't know if you can see it, but that sucking line and that planer board's going down. I do not like having that extra drag on there of that planer board. Oh. Recipe for disaster, guys. Fine balance between getting him in a hurry and not putting too much pressure on there to pop that hook. Let's just see that board back there going down. Oh, stay. Stay. Talk to me, Daddy-O. It's a good fish. This is a good fish. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, Daddy-O. Come on, Daddy-O. Come on, Daddy-O. Come on, Daddy-O. Oh, yeah, that's it. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you next week. Got me a piggy. Piggy. Oink, oink. Man, I've come a long way to get this fish. Fished long and hard. This is only fourth fish, but it shows you. Sometimes you gotta stick with it. Man, I'm stunned. Let's get this fish in here and weigh it. Oh, good gracious. That's a toad. I'm telling you guys, it just shows you sometimes you gotta stick with it even when it's hideous. I wanted to go home back there. Man, what a fish. Hard to tell. Long fish. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. 43 in the net, 41 pounds. There it is, guys. Look at that fish. Look at that beast. That's a pig. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at the size of that fish. That's a great fish. Look at that. Man, what a blessing. What a blessing to get that one. Whew. Get him back alive. I did it. I did it. I can't believe it. Man, the wind's picking up, the rain's starting to fall. It's like Poseidon or something out here with the weather changing all of a sudden, and then boom, that big fish, 41 pounds. Man, what a blessing to catch a fish that big, especially after struggling as much as I have today just to catch fish. But, you know, that's the thing I keep in the back of my mind when I'm out here having a hideous day, is that that's usually when I get a big fish. And that's a big fish. That's a big fish on this lake. Coincidentally, it's not too far from where I caught one of my other big fish out here. And it's also in the same area where I caught some fish on a guy trip. So again, not a lot of fish. Not good fishing by any means. 4 fish all day. That's bad fishing. But to get a pig like that, that's a good day. Blessed to get it. And guys, it was on chicken. You saw the color of the rod. There's no reason for me to lie about any of this. It's all they hit today, period. And the big fish hit it. So there's no reason to lie. It's what's working. It's what worked today. So blessed to get it in the boat. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here before the rain gets any heavier. Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Here are a couple more videos that I think you're gonna like. I'd watch that one and then that one. No, do that one first and then that one. I don't know. Just watch them both. They're both good.